Okay, let's get this show on the road. Well, apparently there was a time change this weekend. And you guys know I live in Arizona, so we don't do time zone changes. So I mistold Suzanne what time we were starting, thinking we were still just a couple hours different from Eastern. So I apologize, Suzanne, for that. But apparently it is 6 o'clock on the East Coast now. So you guys and your crazy time zone changes, I think we just need to do away with that. But I'm really upset because that means that I have to get up earlier for my job. My company is on the East Coast, so that means that I'm going to have to get up an hour earlier. Oh boy, I don't think I like that. So anyway, I was chit-chatting with a few people here, Melody, and I saw that Suzanne was here earlier. Hopefully she'll come back if she's not back yet. I apologize, Suzanne. Yeah, but the time zone change kind of screws me up. So anyway, so just want to make sure everybody can hear me and you can see me. I'm very casual today. I still have my flannel going on. So yeah, so the first thing I want to do is I want to kind of talk to Melody, and I hope that's okay. Melody, before I get too far, is this what you're talking about? This, let's see here, butterfly roll? I just want to make sure this is what you're talking about, that you're having trouble opening. So we can talk about that in a minute. Whew, let me take a breath here. So it's been a busy weekend for me. My husband had a birthday on Friday, and he took, let's see, he went on a trip, a motorcycle trip with some of his buddies. So he has a Harley. I don't know if I ever shared that with you. He has a Harley Davidson motorcycle, and they went on a boys trip, which was good, right? So it's always fun when I have the house to myself, because I can just do whatever I want. I mean, not that I can't anyway, but you know, when you have like a partner or a husband, you know, like sometimes sometimes you have to compromise, but that's life, right? Oh well. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody had a great weekend. Always too short though, right? So Cordelia, you said you got up at 7:20. You thought you had slept in. Yeah, I know. I forget about the time zone changes because we don't do it here in Arizona. So we'll have to figure out if this is still a good time for everybody. 3 o'clock is great for me, because, you know, typically if we're doing something in the morning or if we're going to lunch, I don't have to rush back. So 3 o'clock usually works. So if everybody's cool with that, we'll just keep going at the 3 o'clock my time, which is now 6 o'clock on the East Coast time. So hopefully that works for everybody. So let me transition down, and we will get started. But before we do that, I do want to say thank you to my Patreons. Of course, life on YouTube and in my shop would be, I don't want to say it wouldn't be possible, but it would be more expensive for me. So I appreciate you guys supporting me through my crafty endeavors. We've got the creator membership, which of course you get the monthly kit, the kit of the month. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the typesetter kit. That's what we gave this month, right? So the typesetter kit. And then we've got the Backstage Pass, which you guys get access to everything in my digital shop, so that's great. And then, of course, the fan membership, which is just a way for you guys to say thank you and support me through my crafty endeavors. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. So thanks to all you, and for those of you that haven't joined my Patreon, what are you waiting for? Do you like monthly kits? Do you like getting freebies? Come on, join in on the party. All right. So let me transition down to my messy desk. All right, so I got a little snack party going on today. So I've got my Chex Mix with popcorn in my bowl here. I've got my Diet Coke. So I've got a little snack party going on. And we all like snacks, right? We like chocolate too, but I don't have any chocolate. But I do have some salty snackies. All right. So did you guys see my video that I posted this morning? I finally finished my Titanic journal book. So hopefully you guys checked that out. If not, there is a live walkthrough on my video YouTube channel where I walk through all the pages. And Suzanne said she wanted this. So Suzanne, this will be coming to you tomorrow with lots of goodies in it. So Suzanne is going to be the owner of this book. So check it out. Yes, Melody, you are next. So Melody got these little butterfly stickers and she was asking about opening them. And hey, Elizabeth, she was asking about opening these. So let's, I don't think I've actually played with the actual butterflies yet. So let's do that. So I'm just going to, yeah, this should be easy to open. So just kind of open it up and then pull it open. And then you're going to get a roll, right? So let's make a little mess here. And then let's see here. All right, so it's a little sticky. It rolls out. And let's see here. I thought these were stickers. We're going to do this live, you guys. Let's see. Bear with me. See, I've played with some of the other ones, and they were stickers. I hadn't opened up the butterfly ones yet. So give me a second. We're doing this live. Better be stickers. That's what I thought they were. Let's see. This is mine now, so. All right. We're going to do this live here, Melody. So, yeah, let me find my little bag of stickers. They're around here somewhere. Anyway, what I do with these, since, you know, you're not going to keep them on the roll, I cut them into strips, and then I put them in a little plastic baggie. And let's see. And, yeah, they're not double-sided. They're just transparent. But that's how I stored them, is I cut them into strips. Because, you know, maybe you want this one down here. You can certainly keep them on the roll. But yeah, I want to say they're stickers. Hold on, they're just really, really pretty. And they'll be great on journals. Maybe we'll use them today, but anyway, yeah, so that's how you open it up. I'm going to keep playing with this. I know that they're stickers. I just can't seem to get it started here. But anyway, hopefully, Melody, that answers your question. I'm going to come back to this in a minute. All right, because I don't want to spend all the video. But anyway, that's how you get to them. And just lots of pretty images here. Right. I also did want to share with you, let's see here, what else did I want to share with you? Oh, I got some really cool vintage books in. These actually I got from Paris, if you can believe it or not. And these are weekly magazines from 1897. I don't know if you can see that, but I just got these in. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Robin. I'm going to come back and open these up because these are going to be my place stickers. But I was having a hard time getting that first one open. But I know that they're stickers because I have other ones like this. But yeah, I just got these in, and they've got some fabulous ads. I've been in the process of scanning my images, and then these are going to go on sale on my website. I actually have already sold 3 of them. So I have a couple of them up on the website now. If you guys are interested in these 1897 magazines, I have a couple of them up. Yeah, Debbie, thanks. I'm gonna try a little farther down because it was kind of bothering me, and I didn't want to spend, 15 minutes trying to get my sticker going. But let's see. Now I'm back to it. All right. And of course, I got to take my glasses off. It's really bugging me. Okay, we're going to spend an hour here opening up this sticker. Oh, there, I just saw it. Oh man, this is really ticking me off. All right, well, I'll come back to that. I'm going to get it. All right, so now, see, now you've got me on this tangent here. All right, anyway, I'm going to come back to that. Okay, so I have a couple of ideas. Yeah, I'm sorry, Melody. Now I'm stuck because I can't get my sticker sheet going. But once you get it going, put like a little tab. This is what someone showed me. So remember last week when I had problems with my tape? This is like a little closure to your bread. And they said, just put one of the bread closures on it. So now that's like my newest trick now, is anything that is difficult to get open, I'm going to put these little bread closures. Yeah, sometimes when you have stickers, getting it started is always the toughest part, right? And then once you get it going, then you're usually pretty good. But yeah, boy. All right. So anyway, so I have a couple of ideas of what we can do today. So number one, I've been working on this little accordion. So we can do this, and I can show you kind of how I did this. This is in one of the little Tim Holtz envelopes, and we can do one of these if you guys would like. Or I've started a new journal book. So this is a little cigar box. And I decided to make a little matching journal book that will fit nicely in this little cigar box that I'll be decorating. So what do you guys want to do? I want to work on this. This is what I want to do. But if you guys would prefer, I can work on this little booklet here. I already started decorating the box, and I'm kind of excited about it. So let's come back to these stickers. So let me know what you guys want to do. Would you rather work on a small item, or can we work on this new cigar box? What do you guys think? Any ideas, y'all? The box. Yeah, that's what I want to do too, Debbie. All right, so I wasn't sure exactly what theme I was going to go with, but so you guys might remember these Remnant Rubs, and I've been looking at them, I've been eyeing them, and I'm like, God, they're so big, what am I going to do with it? And then I found this cigar box, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's going to fit perfectly, look at that. And then I have these in the shop that I thought I could actually put in the little book. So that's what I want to do. So let's we're not going to probably finish it today, but we can certainly get going here. This is going to be, so this is going to be the cover of the box, and then let's see, this is going to be the cover of the journal. And I was so ticked last night. So here's the back. This was going to be the back. And when I glued it down, I was so irritated with myself. I glued it down upside down. So it does happen. So of course I had to go to plan B, which is fine, right? It just got so irritated because it was such a rookie move on my part. And I always, when I'm teaching classes, I always say, pay attention to your direction. Hey, M. Bolt, I'm glad you found us. Welcome to the party. But, you know, in my classes, I always say, pay attention to the direction, pay attention to, you know, the way things are going. And of course, what do? I don't pay attention. Well, I thought I was paying attention. That's what really kind of ticked me off, is I thought I was, but when all was said and done, it was going in the wrong direction. So yeah, a little irritated. All right, so let's see if we want to add anything else to this cover. So this is going to be kind of a photography theme punk theme. Let's see here. Let's just jump right in, right? So let's see. Let's make sure that I'm going the right direction. All right, so this is the top. I probably shouldn't start decorating it yet. I probably should put the rest of the paper on it, but it'll be all right. I'm kind of anxious to get this on. Okay, so this is a Remnant Rub. This is from, who is this from? This is from Prima Marketing. So yeah, I picked it up a while ago, and I haven't used it yet. But was waiting for the perfect project, and hopefully I found it. All right, so we're gonna give this is a big Remnant Rub, you guys. So we want to make sure that it comes completely off. Like I said, I don't typically start decorating my cigar boxes until after I have them completely covered. But I just love this image, so I was kind of anxious to get it down. Let's see how we're working here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's starting to come off. All right, so if you guys have played with Remnant Rubs before, you know, typically these are the Tim Holtz Remnant Rubs that I play with. But I've been searching other companies to see if there are any other ones out there, and there are. But they can get, some of them can get a little expensive, so while I want to try different ones, I got to be conscientious of my price point. All right, so I'm just being really careful here when I'm pulling this up. I don't want it to tear. I was saying these journal projects, I mean, you can sit down and make a card in one evening, right? But these bigger projects take time. It's typically why I don't do them on camera, because I know that we like to see a project from start to finish. But you can't do that with these bigger projects. All right, and this is my old Tim Holtz journal. This is our paper. I've had this Tim Holtz paper for a while, and I've been hoarding it, and I'm finally going to use it. So I haven't quite decided if I'm going to keep this one or sell this one, because I really love the paper on it and I love the design. We'll see. All right, so I'm just being really careful about pulling this up. All right, just going really slow. Yeah, a work in progress, that's for sure, Jim. And I like projects like this because sometimes if I want to craft or be creative, I can just sit down and work on my journal books. That's how I did the Titanic book. Suzanne, you know, told me she wanted it, and I said, well, I'm not done with it yet. And so I said, but I know you want it, so just be patient. And I just kind of work on it when I get inspired. You know, I don't want to just throw it together on one night. I want to be very conscientious about my design. So that's why I kind of take my time when I'm making these bigger projects. All right, there it is. There it is, y'all. Okay, so isn't that going to be fabulous? So I have a little room down here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I was thinking about maybe putting a knob or a latch. I don't know yet. But I just think that that is fabulous. I hope you guys think so too. Maybe we need another gear or something. Let's see. Down here. I don't know. Let's just figure it out, right? All right. Okay, so we'll put this one here. I'll put this one here, I guess. Yeah, the paper, when I was going through, well, the first thing, I mean, you might wonder how, you know, how does the idea start? So the idea started with these, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll make a little journal book. You know, they're a little bit bigger. So I started kind of looking at my paper, and then I found the old Tim Holtz paper, and I thought, oh, that's fabulous. That is a perfect match. And then I reminded myself that I had these Remnant Rubs, and then I said, well, it's a little bit too big for a card or a journal, right? But then I thought, well, if I make a bigger journal, and then I found this little cigar box, and it kind of just all came together. And it's one of those things where my husband says, why do you have so much, and I'm going to say it, why do you have so much crap in your craft room? And it's because I never know what I'm going to want. You know, if I see something I like, so for instance, I really liked these Remnant Rubs. I had no idea what I was going to do with them, but I needed them because I knew at some point I would get some inspiration to create with them, and here we are today creating with them. So a lot of times, you know, if I like something, I may not at that moment in time know what I'm going to do with it, but if I like it, then, you know, it's nice to have it on hand when you're ready to sit down and play, don't you think? All right, so that's going to be the cover. It's so beautiful. I love it. Oh, it's my baby. Come to mama. Love it, love it. All right, so that's going to be the top. And then, of course, this one is going to be this little lady. So let's go ahead and do that. see. I don't know if I'm gonna give this one up. These are my favorite, you guys. The browns and the steampunk. It's my favorite. One of my favorite themes. So it's gonna be awesome. All right, so let's see. See, that's perfect. Oh my gosh, you guys, isn't that wonderful? I'm just, can you tell I'm really excited about this? And then I also put these little metal corners. This is just going to be fabulous. I'm very excited about it. All right, so this is going to go here. All right. Okay, so let's see. This is going to go, let's see if I can do this evenly. That's the thing about the Remnant Rubs is once they stick to paper, you better hope that you got it straight, because that's pretty much done. So Debbie says she finally trained her husband. He asked, "Is this or is this trash or craft stuff?" Took a while, and some of the things he asked about are like, "No, that really is trash." My husband thinks it all could be trash, to be honest with you, but you know what? He doesn't get it. I mean, I've said this to you guys before. I create for the sake of creating. I don't keep everything I make. So I'll show him a finished product, and he's like, "That's really nice, but what are you going to do with it?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know, just enjoy it." You know, a lot of my stuff is decoration. Like if I end up keeping this book, I'll just put it on my shelf as decoration. And then maybe I don't know, maybe I'll decorate the pages a little bit at a time. I really haven't thought that far, to be honest with you. I just know I had the idea, so we're gonna go with it. Oh, dog shot. Okay, Robin. So yeah, I saw that you did buy the steampunk ATC cards. Do I have more rub-ons? I don't, Melody. I don't. I wish I did. I actually, oh gosh, I'm trying to figure. Oh, before we get too far, so did you guys see that I finally put the Christmas class out on the website? So I told you that I was going to do a free Christmas in July class. So signups are out there. I've already got several people that have signed up. It is free, so grab your seat. I don't know when I'm going to shut it down. We'll see. We'll see how many people actually sign up. But yeah, so it's going to be a free Christmas in July class. And I am curating a Christmas box of craft items with items I'm going to be using to create on the Christmas in July class. The kit is going to be optional, so you can either craft along or just watch and get ideas. But the sign up is out there. So if you are interested in attending my Christmas in July class, definitely sign up because you know those free classes go fast. And then my next journal class, you guys know that I just had that vintage map class. I think the next one I'm going to do is like a vintage detective theme class. So I'm in the process of finding items that will work for a vintage detective journal book. And, you know, I start with an idea, but then I have to curate all of my items, right? So I have to find things that will work for that theme. And my husband said, go on Amazon, and I can, because I'm looking for old mug shots to go in my kit. So once I find everything for a vintage detective kit, then hopefully I'll make a journal and we'll do a class. But that's one of my ideas. So I have lots of ideas, but then I have to, you know, make those ideas, turn those ideas into reality. So definitely, yeah, if you guys are going to be around in July and you want to do a Christmas in July class, it's out there. So what I thought, typically in July, I do holidays in July all month long. And I'm still going to do that, but I think I'll have a week of Christmas. And during that week, one of the Saturdays will be cards that we're making. So yeah. And you know, with those types of events, and if I do, you know, videos, theme videos for the whole month, I'm talking in crafting here, I have to start early because, you know, I have to tape everything, and to tape a whole month of videos takes a little time because I got to come up with the ideas. This little brain of mine just doesn't have the ideas popping in automatically. I have to think about them. So that's what I'm doing now. All right, so here is the little box that's going to house my journal, and here's the journal. I don't know if you guys can see that. Aren't they fabulous? I just love them. All right. So I don't want to get too far ahead in decorating. I just kind of wanted to show you what my thought was going to be here for this theme journal. Hey Robin, so we just finished adding the Remnant Rub for the book. Now I'm going to go ahead, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the pages in next. All right, so the pages, this is a 6x6 journal book. And I did announce, Robin, that my Christmas in July class is now on the website. So it is a free class. Yeah, Robin, I don't know if I'm going to sell this one. I don't know. I'm loving it already, and I've just started. We'll see. And I'm going to be doing, that's why I'm starting early, because I don't make, well, I don't make a lot of these physically big projects, and I'm going to make several, I think, for Christmas and sell them in my shop. So that's why I'm starting early. All right, so let's see here. So this is a 6x6 journal. And you know what, Robin? As we go along, you may not like what I'm doing with the journal, so don't speak too quickly. All right. So I'm going to have to trim this down, of course, because I'm going to put, you know, my little elastic bands here. But let's just start with 6x6. I love this, you guys. Isn't that awesome? I just want to hug it and kiss it. It's beautiful. All right, calm down, Monica. All right, so 6x6. Yep. So head over to the website, you guys, and sign up for the class. It is free. And then as we get closer to the events, probably what I'm going to do, and the reason I have to sign up so early is because I'm going to do a mailing list to find out how many people are going to actually want the curated Christmas kit that I'm going to put together. And so I'll get some pre-orders on that. And if you guys have, Robin, you've been in my classes and you've seen my kits. My kits are very generous, and it's going to be a combination of vintage items as well as, you know, manufactured Christmas product, but it's going to be all vintage inspired because that's my gig. But yeah, so the kit is going to be optional, but if you want to kind of craft along and make what I'll be making, you'll have that opportunity with the curated kit. All right, so let's punch our holes. Let's take a little Diet Coke drink here first. All right. Whew, that would have been dangerous. Okay, so yeah, I try to be real generous with my kits. Do a little snack break too, huh? All right. Get our Memory Maker's hole puncher out. And all right. Let's see. Okay, so we'll go with the smaller hole punch. Jim, thanks for the thumbs up and reminding everybody. All right, so let's see. I like this tool because you can place it in a certain position and then you'll always get the same spacing. So I think I'm going to do, I could do 3. I think I'm going to only do 2 signatures. All right, so because these are going to be probably a little thicker with all the decorations. And I'm trying to, oh, that was probably a little farther than I wanted it. All right. That's all right, I guess. See, this one should have been a little farther over. That's all right. Okay. So guys, hopefully there'll be no cussing going on, because you guys are getting me crafting in action. And if I screw up, I was ticked last night when I messed up the cover. I'm like, come on, Monica, that's such a rookie move to do it upside down. All right. I was not pleased with myself. All right. Hey, Pam. All right, so before I get too rambunctious with my hole punching, let's at least try to make it somewhat straight, right? So I probably should have been using a pen. All right, so let's see, somewhere around there. I hate being exact, but sometimes you have to be, right? All right. Okay, so I just wanted to basically get the alignment down. This is why I don't do the the big project videos live, because they're a little bit more difficult. All right. Oh, that's crooked, but that's all right. Okay, so now I'm looking for my eyelets, which I'm sure are around here. Snack break. I'm sure my eyelets are around here somewhere. I don't know. All right, so eyelets are gonna go here. The worst March storm and got 36 inches. Whoa, wow. Jim, where are you at? Remind me again. We're finally starting to get nice weather here. Hallelujah. Still a little chilly still though. All right, so let's see, what color are we gonna use? This we'll go with gold maybe. Oh, why not? Let's see. All right. Oh, I forgot. So this chipboard is thick. I forgot how thick it was. Okay. All right, that's pretty good, I think. Oh, that could have been close. That would have been a mess. 2 more of these. All right, so let's see. See, if I make mistakes on camera, you guys, a lot of times, you know, I can fix or cover up my mistake, but you guys will see them. See, already these aren't lined up correctly, which I don't know why, because I did my little mabobber here, but they're not exactly lined up. But it's not that big of a deal. It's close enough. But see, that determines if I'm going to sell something or not, is how big of a screw up I make when I'm making things. All right. It's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so then we'll do, I do it to teach you. I wish I could say that, Robin. But, you know, usually I can fix what I screw up. I couldn't screw up the panel last night, though. It ticked me off. All right, so, this isn't the elastic. Hold on. Gosh, I got a whole roll of that elastic. I hate when I can't find my stuff. Where the heck could that be? All right, well, I might have to find it off camera because I can't find it. So, I can figure out exactly where these are gonna go. That's really bothering me. See, I started cleaning out my craft room, and now I can't find my stuff. Because my husband's like, you know, there should be a place for everything. And I'm like, yeah, on my desk. So that way I know where it is. I decided I just need to keep him out of my craft room, I think. Okay, this is just ticking me off. I know, right, Melody? But I have a whole big spool. And if I can find it, I'll show you. Oh, man. And I thought this was it, but this isn't the elastic. I mean, it probably would still work. Well, we'll give it a try, and then if I don't like it, I could always redo it. All right, so let's see here. So this is gonna go here and here. I mean, this will be okay, at least for measuring purposes. And then I'm gonna go crazy till I find that elastic. All right. And then let's cut this. It's that elastic that we used in one of the classes. And I think, Robin, you've bought that elastic before. You know what I'm talking about, right? All right, so, I mean, this will be all right for right now. So you guys get the idea. And I can always replace this. It's not a big deal. That's why I like these types of books, because you can, you know, pull your journal pages out. All right, so now that we have an idea of how big that's going to be, now we can trim this. All right. Max is great. He is, you know, I've had a good time this weekend. I posted a little video of him on my Instagram, I think yesterday. So yeah, he's doing good. He's a little sweetheart. We're getting ready to go camping pretty soon. We're gonna be taking him with us. It'll be his first camping trip. We'll see how he does. So, funny story. I was watching, I don't know what I was watching, but it was this vet, and she was talking about the breeds of animals she would never get. And one of the breeds was, hold on, I'm just measuring this, was French Bulldogs. And I'm like, why would she not want French Bulldogs? So her reasoning behind them was, number one, they can't breathe, which is true. I told you we had that surgery done, or Max had that surgery done to open up his airways to help him breathe a little bit more, and he's doing a lot better. But I mean, you know, this surgery wasn't necessarily cheap, and not everybody does it, but we did. So number two, they snore, and the vet's like, you know, I already have to listen to my husband snore. I don't need to have another dog that snores. And I'm like, check. Yep, he does snore. And I'm sure that has to do with the breathing issues, right? And then number three, they're gassy. And I'm like, oh my God, that explains it. Because that dog, Oh my gosh. But I thought, yeah, okay, well then I guess it's just the breed, the type of breed. See, that's why I need the elastic ones. I think that's going to be fine. If this was elastic, this would give a little bit more. But it's not elastic. I'm going to trim it just a bit more. So I thought, all right, well, mystery solved. I've got to find that elastic. Where the hell is it? See, I've got the white, but I don't want to use the white. Oh my God. All right, I found it. See? All right, here we go. So yeah, so it was like, okay, well, we didn't realize, I mean, not that we wouldn't have gotten him, you know, had we known that breed is gassy, but whew, he's so cute though. Oh my gosh. Dog. All right, so let's try this again. I finally found my elastic. And you know what? It was in my drawer top like this, so I was seeing this and not the actual elastic. So here we go. I'm gonna do this again. So I'm too busy telling stories and I'm not crafting. So anyway, we'll see how he does in tight quarters when we have him camping. Hopefully we'll survive. All right, so here we go. Okay, so this is the elastic one. It does give, it has some give. See, this is why I don't do these types of videos typically. I hope you guys aren't bored. We'll cut that some more. So anyway, now you see why I like the elastic, because it kind of gives, right? So I can kind of pull this up and got my little page. I still think I need to trim it just a bit though. So once we figure out the size of the first page, then we can trim the other ones. Just, well, that wasn't even the one, you dodo. Oh, everyone just hold on. Okay, so no wonder this, grab the small one. See, you guys get to see my chaos here. All right, that's better. All right, I was like, why is that still big? Okay, so there we go. Perfect. All right, so these are going to be my inserts, you guys. So let's figure out what the size is of that, and we'll cut a few more. God, this is going to be fabulous. Okay, so... Okay, so this is 5 3/4. So once you figure out the first one, then you can just copy. I'm all about copying. 5 3/4. 5 3/4. this is going to be more of a chat session than actually making something, because I told you guys we're not going to finish. These projects are definitely 5.5, definitely works in progress. So, but at least you get to see what project I'm working on, right? Yeah, this is the old Tim Holtz paper. This is my favorite paper stack, and I'm finally using it. That's why I said, Robin, I don't know if I'm going to be able to let it go, because this is my favorite. This is my favorite paper stack of Tim Holtz. By the way, my new ideology hasn't come in yet. Robin, did yours come in? As soon as it comes in, I'll have to pivot and start playing with that stuff. Okay. Oh, I already cut that down. All right. Yeah, the bottle cap paper is fun. It's got a great vintage vibe, doesn't it? All right. All right. So we're only going to do 4 pieces here. I've got a whole paper stack, but this will at least give you guys the idea of what I'm doing. You're still waiting for yours, Melody? Oh, my husband just drove up from his trip. All right, so that's that. I'll be mixing up the paper. And that's that. All right. All right. So I'll have 2 signatures in this book. And I'll probably have a little pocket here. I typically do like a little pocket. And then maybe I'll do a pocket in the back. I haven't decided yet. Like I said, I've just started to get my ideas together. But this is, so Robin, you did another order with Stampers Anonymous. Yeah, with the free shipping and the 15% off, right? Yeah, you know, Melody, I do hoard my Tim Holtz stuff, but, you know, comes a point in life where you just got to use it. So, yeah, so this is going to be perfect. This is going to fit perfectly in here. The way I'm going to do this is I'm going to put, like, some ribbon underneath, and it's going to come out and tie, and then you can pull the ribbon to pull the book out. Because this is going to be really chunky. When all is said and done. And I'm going to decorate it up Monica style, right? So the next thing I'm going to have to do is I will start adding, you know, these pieces here. There may be another one before the end of the month. I know, free shipping, you can't pass that up, right? So, have you guys ever decorated cigar boxes before? I mean, you got to be pretty precise. So, let's see again. You know, I'm not a precise crafter. I just said that, right? So, 1 1/4. 1 1/4 by 7 1/4. All right. Taping right now. I know. Okay. I'm gonna return it. Okay. All right. So 1 1/4. Let's make sure that this 1 1/4 is the same as my ruler 1 1/4. So my husband 1 1/4. There it is. My husband's gonna go return the motorcycle trailer, and when it comes back, I think we'll have to call it a day because He's been gone all weekend. And I want to visit with the guy. So we'll just keep going until he comes back. Let's see here. Alright, so gotta figure out okay, so this will be the front, I guess. I'm just trying to figure out my measurements here, you guys. So I thought this was 1 1/4. See, that's the thing about measuring, is I measured it and now it's a tiny bit short. Did I measure it wrong? Let me see. It says 1 1/4. Alright, so I'll use this one for the front. Yeah, I love the smell when a freshly used. This is an older box. 6.5. So it doesn't have the cigar smell, but yeah, a fresh cigar box always had a really cool smell. All right, so what did I just say this was? So Robin, when I was in 6.5, when I was in Phoenix, I lived across the street from a cigar shop. So I have loads of cigar boxes. In fact, you know, maybe I'll do a class decorating a cigar box, because I have a lot. This particular one I found at Goodwill, and it was the perfect size. So I grabbed it. All right. And that's the thing about these stinking cigar boxes when you're decorating them, is they have to be exact. And I told you guys I'm not an exact crafter. All right, just a smidge more. Okay. Sorry, you guys, I just gotta be exact here. Alright, so I think that'll do it. Alright. And then as far as what you use to glue it down, on some of my older cigar boxes, I just started at the Harley. I used Mod Podge. I didn't have Mod Podge, so I'm just using my 3-in-1 beacon, which is fine. It works fine. Mod Podge is probably a little cheaper though. All right. So let's see. Try Etsy for cigar boxes, or go to the cigar store. And dumpster dive. The cigar shops, yeah, they do sell their boxes. I would get them for really, really cheap. Also, you can find them at the swap meets as well. All right, so where's my glue? So we are a little bit after an hour, so we'll go for just a bit more, and then we'll probably call it a night. I know this wasn't our typical live where I finished something. No roulette wheel tonight though, guys. I don't have anything to give away. So it was more of a chit chat session than anything else, right? All right. I don't want to get splinters either. All right, so there's that one. And then let's see. See, that's just a little short. Look, I was going, this is that scrap. Remember I told you don't ever throw away your scraps? Because I think that will be perfect right there. Now, when I was messing with it last night and I was putting this washi tape, I almost put the washi tape on the edge, and I'm like, well, let me see if I can find something else. And I think this piece is perfect. And this was my scrap piece. And then, of course, my handy dandy razor blade. Sorry, guys, I'm not looking at the comments. Don't throw away your scraps till you're done with your project. That's what I say. Oh, it's fabulous. All right. Yeah, the group is, it's always fun to get together at least once a week, right? Like I said, I wasn't sure what we were going to do today, but it's always nice just to visit and catch up for the week. So that's going to be good. Okay, and then the back part, $10 to $33. Yeah, but the thing with that, Robin, is well, Amazon typically will have free shipping, which is good. But yeah, that's the problem with the boxes, is sometimes the shipping could be a little bit high. But before you do that, go to your local like thrift store. I always see cigar boxes there. So check that out before you commit to Amazon, because you probably can find something there. And truly, I like the ones at Goodwill, because they're a little bit raggedy and old. I like that. That's my style. Okay. So I'll decorate the inside, of course, and I'll decorate the top. Let's see, what are we going to do with the top here? See, I don't even know. I wonder if one of these would fit in the middle. See, this is going to be cool because I'm going to have like strips, like film strips. I already have all these ideas. No, just not enough. I already have all these ideas of what I'm going to do for the book. It's going to be a lot of fun to decorate. And then maybe on some of our lives, maybe we'll decorate the pages together. So one of the ideas I had, of course, and I shared that with you earlier, is to use, to use these, and then to have, where's my Tim friends, right? But that's not perfect, but you guys get the idea, right? So I'm gonna have, decorate the pages up, and I'm gonna have little photo pages. So yeah, so I plan on using both vintage and Tim Holtz photos. So like I have all these here that I'll be adding to the book. Yeah, I definitely will show you, Melody, once it's done. And like I said, once I start going on it, I'm gonna probably have like, I don't know, I have 2 pages here. I probably will have a total of 10, 5 and 5, and then of course I have to decorate it up. But it's gonna be really fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this project, I think. I used to do bigger projects before I started doing YouTube and taping videos. I used to do bigger projects because, of course, I didn't have to finish. You know, I can't do a video of this because it takes too long. So now I just decided to go back doing some of these bigger projects for myself, just because I really enjoy them. You know, still do the smaller videos, but make time to do some of these bigger projects. So I think that's it, you guys. I know we didn't actually make anything, but I did want to share with you what I was working on since I finished the Titanic journal. I needed another big project. So Suzanne, this will go out to you tomorrow, and y'all, I'll just keep working on this. Hopefully next week, yeah, hopefully next week I'll have a little bit more work done on both of these pieces. I'll definitely have the rest of the cigar box covered, and start to gather my ideas for my book. I already have some ideas, but now I just got to put it together. So that's all I have, guys. I hope that you guys didn't get too bored. I know this wasn't our traditional live, but I really wanted to kind of get a jump start on this project. I'm super excited about it because these are the kind of things that I'm hoping to get made for my shop for Christmas, because I think these would be fabulous. These would be fabulous gifts for Christmas. Maybe I'll have to gift it to myself. I don't know. I love it already. And I've just started, so I'm really excited about it. So yeah, so I will see you guys next week, and hopefully you guys have a wonderful week. Next week's going to be super busy for me because we have it's an event week is what we call as a business analyst. We have trials, so I have an event coming up, and I know that means nothing to you, but it's a very busy week for me. And then don't forget my little tip. This wasn't even my tip. I saw someone on Facebook tell me about it. But these little bread closers, I think it's a fabulous idea. So yeah. All right. So I will see you guys hopefully over on YouTube land. And if you haven't checked out the Titanic video walkthrough, check that out. And don't forget to sign up for the free Christmas card class, you guys. I don't know how fast the seats are going to fill up, and at some point I'll probably have to cut it off. So I can only, I don't know how many I can have in a class, but I'm going to do it on my website, not on YouTube. So sign up for the class if you think you're going to be around in July, and then you'll get on the mailing list to get more information as we get closer to the Christmas in July event. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping in tonight, and we will see you later. All right, bye.